All right. So I'm probably crazy, and anyone who's probably watching my videos are probably crazy as well. So I was watching like this YouTube channel. Yes, it was a tarot channel. I can't lie. But she talks about twin flames. I know most people are probably annoyed of this. Trust me too. But she goes, I'm in one, and she goes, I'm a Sagittarius, and just everything she says lines up with my life. And she goes, after you meet that person, she goes, you'll either go back to them or you'll just want calmness in your life. And I've thought about this and I'm thinking, okay, we chase our highs and our lows, right? That's what we do. And right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to walk through life the calmest you could ever be. Like, I just want calm. And I've learned that, like, if you eliminate all the outside noise and you focus on three or four things and you focus all of your attention on that, your life becomes a lot easier to handle. So I was thinking all this through. I was thinking, okay, for the last year and change, I have ate the exact same thing every day. Why am I doing that? I know how many calories it is, so I don't have to worry about that. I know that it's healthy calories. It does cost me a lot more money to eat healthy, so that is a factor. That let's just be honest. But then I go, okay, so I know what I'm eating all day. My system is always regular, guaranteed now. I don't crave fast food. So it's like when you used to like eat fast food every day, I'm like, oh, where am I going to eat today? Where am I going to eat today? But now I don't crave that. So there's no more fluctuations on the highs and lows there. I don't drink alcohol anymore. So, when you drink, you get to that high. And then depending if you want to just keep going, keep going. But as high as you go, you have to come back down. Those hangovers are not fun. And then I'm thinking, okay, so I don't drink anymore, so I don't have any more highs and lows. I do get a lot of energy wipeouts, which is still a high and low, which, those are even worse than some of the highs and lows I've seen in life and been through in life. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to find calmness. And when I go to the gym, I keep telling people, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a side announcement. Don't believe anyone that says that you can get a six pack in like 6 weeks. It's not possible unless you already have a six pack. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably like, let's say 210 pounds, 6 feet tall. I have to get to 185 pounds before I have a six pack. Okay. So that's what, 25 pounds? That should take me 6 months doing it legit, eating fruits and vegetables and working out 2 hours a day and burning 3,000 calories. Oh, side note, apparently everyone at the gym now knows me because I guess the thing is they say, we show up, you're on the machine, we leave, you're still on the machine. There could be worse things. But then that's also my highs and lows, right? And the reason I say this is because even though I'm just doing like the elliptical, the reason I'm doing the elliptical is because I was a fat person. So I got really bad like joints. And it's a lot easier on my joints. Whether it's better than the treadmill, I don't know. I really don't. I just know that if you're burning 3,000 calories a day, you're always ahead of the eight ball. My joints don't hurt as much. I got to stretch a little bit more. It is what it is. Different types of highs and lows, right? But I can control those highs and lows. Because when you get into that, like a runner's high or a cardio high, I guess it would be called, or an elliptical high. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold coming. Change of the seasons. Anyways, so when you get into that elliptical high, you can literally kick it up another notch and keep going and keep going. So it's like a way that you're training. your body, because that high, you just have this unlimited energy for like a burst of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is, and you can go a level up, which creates more like VO2. I think it is VO2. It's your air consumption. Plus, it also makes you stronger because you're doing a higher intensity level, and you're doing it for the same amount of time the level before. And I actually just did this yesterday. I've never done, when I do a hard day, it's level 16 for 1 minute, level 17 for 1 minute, or I'll try to do it for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something. And I've been really trying to learn how to control my mind so that when you're focusing, you're not focusing on the time, you're not focusing on anything around you. You're trying to zone into a certain spot. So I look at the wall and I look there, and there's TVs up in front. I watch people walk around, but I'm looking straight at that wall, and I'm just either I'm counting the letters or I'm thinking about what I need to do in my business idea or stuff like that. Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of all of my thoughts and try to work it out. And they say, if I've said in my other videos, if you can last for 3 minutes, um, like you've got really good control of your mind. I got up to 29 minutes where I was just looking, and that was yesterday. And I was thinking, wow. And that was on level 17, and I just kept going and looking. It gets to the point that you zone into the wall so much that it's like you're running to the you're ellipticaling to the wall. It's crazy. So I know my highs and lows there. My food, I know my consistency, so I know my highs and lows there. And it was just interesting because I've been thinking about this in my head that when I went to Thailand, there was a bunch of travelers at that time who said, "Oh, they could do the Buddhist challenge or whatever it is." And you go to like a Buddhist sanctuary. I don't know the exact word, but it's like they got beautiful. They're beautiful, whatever they are, temples, beautiful temples, and but they don't say a word. They don't have electronics. They don't watch TV. And I'm thinking that's pretty hard. Like all they do is they eat, they clean, they meditate, and they live in their own thoughts. They do it for like more than 30 days. The fact that most people, I don't even think, could not look at YouTube or not look at their cell phones for 30 seconds, that would be very impressive to see. Like, I would like to get there one day that if I had such control of my mind that I could stay quiet for 30 days. I can't even stay quiet for 8 minutes on this video. Like, good luck me. But I think that would be something of just personal accomplishment, you know? Because I'm really trying to control my mind. And I believe that when you control your mind, when you control your highs and lows, life just becomes a little bit easier. I can't really explain it, but I also just gotta believe that everything happens. I keep saying this because my life is just, I'm watching it happen and I'm going, okay, same patterns, same types of situations. And I just said, okay, like, it's time to change this. I'm not playing this game anymore. I want to go to the next spiritual world, whatever I have to do. Like, there's got to be more to life than this. But I got to figure out how to stay calm, focus on my business, focus on my health, and then still make money. Those are my 3 to 4 things that I'm focused on. I know that I got a few women that are starting to come out. The one, you know, it seems like Arcanas, she went through her stuff, I went through my stuff, and we're kind of aligning right now because no one else talks to me through Facebook or anytime. They'll see me outside, they'll talk to me, but they don't ever message me through Facebook. And you would think like in this generation, so much easier through text. No, but there's only one person, and that's because I'm going through the spiritual awakening, which means that people can only contact me if God, the energy, the world wants you to contact me. If not, then it's like there's nothing I can do. Like I said, I've probably sent out 50 messages. They've all read, but nobody will respond back, and it's not like I'm asking for anything. It's just conversation. But it is what it is. I get it. Timing in this world, it's how it plays out. But I was also thinking, you know, if you start thinking about like some of your major economies in your life, I think it's going to sound really weird, but I believe I've had a lot of experiences with spirits, and now that I've really thought about it, I'm going, that's interesting because I lived in a house in Lake Bonavista. I don't know what it was about that house, but I slept in the basement, and it just seemed that one part of the house, like me and kids can be scared. So maybe I was scared. I don't know, but I'm thinking back now because I remember having dreams, and my dreams, the dreams are just so vivid that now that I'm actually remembering my dreams, I'm going, this might have actually all actually happened, right? Like putting one and one together, it's probably happened. So I remember I would always run past this certain part of the house, and I always just had this like weird feeling there. And like I said, I've only really started feeling energy and whatnot like 2.5, 3 years ago. Now I'm starting to realize I knew about this before. I just didn't understand what I was feeling or why I was feeling it. And I can remember having a dream where I was in my house walking around and I saw a black shadow move past. I'm thinking, that's interesting. Why would a black shadow be in my dream? And that just came up to me now, and I just put it together. I'm going, I've had a few black shadows in my dream, and I'm wondering if those are very dark spirits. Because I can also tell you, I was in another house in Alderside, basement as well, but I think that might have been on either farm slash burial land. And I can tell you one day, it was me, my parents were upstairs, like it was their house, and I was just, I don't know what I was back for, Christmas break or summer break. It was something during university. And I remember I was sleeping. So if you see where my chair is now, so I'm sleeping this way. So my head was against the wall this way. Okay, so this is how you have to imagine it. And I remember in my dream, watching myself in my dream, watching my closet door open up, a black shadow come out and engulf me. And I'm going to tell you right now, I woke up in the air with my head turned the opposite way, coming down like I just came down in front of the computer. What? So either in my dream, because I was watching myself, so either I was walking on my own bed and that black shadow engulfed me. And when it engulfed me, I woke up and I must have fallen back to sleep the other way. Maybe that's the logic. Because everything happens for a reason, right? So maybe I was sleepwalking in my dream, but I watched the black shadow engulf me. And then I woke up and I was turned the other opposite way. I don't know. That was interesting. I could also tell you when my aunt, and I think she had a really good soul for me and certain people, very dark soul for the rest of the world. I'm pretty sure of that. But when she died, she came back in my dreams. She gave me a kiss and she goes, there's two people in the world that you should never trust moving forward, your girlfriend and your father. The very interesting part about that was is my girlfriend or ex-girlfriend at the time, bang on. And I get it, we were young. Both had different journeys, but that was the end of the trust there. My dad, he never was really in my life. He was in my half sister's life, but he never ever came in my life unless he wanted something. I don't know if he ever. said he loved me, or I don't know. It was he knew it was better to not be in my life because I had a better opportunity with someone else. I think he's probably around me now. He might be one of those spirits that says, "Hey, like I had a tough upbringing. I'm not going to let my kid go through it, even though I wasn't there. I'm going to cover his ass now because I'm going to tell you a lot of situations I should probably be dead. Let's just get real." So that one. But then I can also remember when my aunt died. Same night, me and my mom, we both woke up same time, and we both sleep in very dark rooms. Like it has to be just pitch black. We got black curtains, doors are black. We sleep with black masks on. Like it has to be dark. We both woke up at the same time, and it was the next day that we told each other the story. And I was like, "Yo, I saw a white ball of like energy or orb or something in my closet. It was lit up. My closet was lit up. There was no lights in my closet. There's only lights above me." And I'm just thinking, okay, lights not on, room's pitch black, TV's not on. Where did that light come from? So that was weird. And she goes, "I had the same thing." So that was interesting. And then I can also tell you, in my grandma's house, I know there's a lot of spirits. There's been like 3 or 4 deaths in this house. Like there's some creepy ass shit that happens in this house. So I don't know what it was, Thanksgiving or street wheelers. It was something. My mom and her friend come up, and I'm actually just in the shower, yeah, taking a shower. That's what people do in showers. And no lie, so we have like my grandma is a hoarder. You come in the house normally there's everything and anything. So if you guys want to buy stuff, please email me on my like website, which shameless plug again, divinityvirtue.com. But yeah, she will eventually want to sell everything. So seriously, if you want like collectibles, I might be your guy. I might be that guy now. So yeah, I'm taking a shower, and one of her plates, which is like a really nice ornamental plate, gets thrown off the wall, and I didn't think anything of it, but I looked down. I was like, all right, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm like, in my head, she's a hoarder. There's so much stuff in this house that if it breaks, it's just another thing I don't have to like sell. I can just get rid of. I know it's bad, but when she dies, I got probably 10 years worth of like stuff that I have to clean out of her house. Not my even being like facetious. Like that's she's got 30,000 books. She's not even gonna read that many. 5 books. Anyways, I come out and my mom goes, "Yo, what just happened there?" I said, I think something just took the plate and threw it off the wall." She goes, "You didn't like bump into anything?" I was like, "No." She goes, "Because I felt something just push past me." And she looked, and that was right when the plate came like off the wall. And I was like, that's some good timing. That's some crazy timing. And I can also tell you one more thing. She has this like African statue. And I don't normally get energy from like things, but this African statue, she goes, "Oh, I trust it. I believe in it, blah, blah, blah." And my mom was calling in spirits because my aunt died. She goes, "Oh, any spirits can come through here." But no, hey, no spirits can come through here, okay? Only good ones, ancestors, please. But she kept calling them in, good or bad. I kept telling her, I said, "Yo, your African statue scares the shit out of me." And this was when I'm like, I don't know, 34. Okay, I'm not really a big scaredy cat. I do get scared sometimes, but not from a statue that doesn't move. And once again, I didn't know about energies yet. I still quite don't know about them. But I can tell you, that statue, every time I walked past it, I said, "Yo, that statue creeps the shit out of me. There's something bad there." She goes, "Oh no, he treats me good." And I go, "Mm-mm, he's dark." I said, "You got a statue from Africa, first off. Okay, I'm glad that you're supporting African culture. African culture also does a lot of cultural, possible voodoo, possible whatever. Every culture has a different thing, so there's going to be different energy put into those products, right? Product is an energy. Energy collides. So if it's taking bad energy from Africa, maybe there's a war-torn country where it came from. Who knows where that actually came from? Who knows the energy that she's getting from it? But I told her, I said, yo, that thing's creepy. I said, it's crazy. I'm like, it scares me. Oh, it's not that bad. And she ends up getting someone who goes, yo, your house is full of spirits? She goes, what do you mean? And I don't know who it was, like a psychic or I don't know. I don't know the exact story on that. And he goes, that statue has a lot of bad Jew on it. What? What did I tell her? I said, yo, there's something in that statue that creeps the crap out of me. And it's weird because it's not that I like understand energy very well yet. I'm getting the feeling of it, but I'm going to tell you, like, when you feel it and you know that there's something like not right, better start listening to your inside guts. I'm going to tell you, I never literally listened to my intuitions, but I'm going to tell you, good intuitions and bad intuitions, you start figuring out the differences. I'm going to tell you, it's weird. So, but yeah, I think this whole video was about like highs and lows, and then I started talking about spirits. Cool. I am crazy. Anyways, um, yeah, I don't even know where to go with this. I just think that if we were going to do the highs and lows, imagine this. Imagine going to that Buddhist like temple and you meditate so well that you become out of your body. And I've had a few out of body experiences. I'm gonna tell you, they're weird. Like you're looking at yourself, and I've done it sober. So I'm thinking like, imagine the highs and lows of that because everyone chases a high and low. Everyone. Just depends how high you want to go because that means your low has to be coming back down, right? But now this is gonna be like the weirdest way I think of it. What if you got to like that moment where you're just out of your body so high and you're just looking at life and you're seeing everything around you and going, okay, this is how life is. This is what I need to do, blah 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 blah. And then you come back